Hey crafty friends, today I thought I'd bring you along to create a pocket letter for a swap that I'm in. Pocket letters are usually 9 squares. You can do a mini pocket letter with 3 squares. These are basically just your standard baseball card holders. And they do have 3 holes, so you could put them in like a 3-ring binder. So the insides of each of the pocket letters, I like to cut my paper to like a ATC size, so 2.5 by 3.5. It just gives a little bit of wiggle room in here, so it's not super tight. But you could go a smidge over 2.5, and it would be just fine. But 3.5 works perfect this way. So I just sort of like to make them the standard ATC card size at 2.5 by 3.5. So I'm going to make a full size pocket letter for a Valentine's Day swap. So we have to include reds, pinks, whites, traditional Valentine's Day colors. So I have this Echo Park collection here, Be My Valentine, and I don't have a lot of this left. Let's see what I have left. I really want to use this up. So I have, it looks like almost a full thing of the ephemera pack. And I've got almost a full sheet of the stickers. So it looks like I've used a couple of things. And then I have a bunch of different scraps. And then full-size sheets, I think I might only have 2. So we have this side and this side. Then we have this one. So I only have 2 full-size sheets. So I want to try to use this up. It's got lots of the pinks and reds and whites in it. So lots of fun. I have my little tray here with my jimmies and buttons and things. So I think I'm going to dump my ephemera in here. So let's go ahead and get started. So what I need to do first is I need to choose my paper. So we have our paper. So let's cut them to size. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and cut these all to size off camera so this video isn't too long. And then we will come back and put this pocket letter together. Alright, so I have all my pieces cut out. One of the pieces that I wanted to use was just a little bit too short. So I just took one of the cut aparts that I didn't particularly like and used that. And then I covered the back with the piece and did a little paper tearing for it on the back to use it. So I think this is going to be my middle piece. And then I just need to decide where I want the other pieces. So let's see. So I like to sort of play around with it. Let's do maybe that one there. Our little envelopes. And let's see. I think that looks okay. So now comes the fun part. Now we just have to decorate. So sometimes I like to make shakers. So like I'll put this one in here and add a shaker inside, a shaker mix, a sequence mix inside of here, and then seal this up. So you could do that. You could also put all of these inside of here and then decorate the outside, but I actually like to decorate the cards themselves. So I'm just going to kind of keep them on the pocket letter for the moment. And then I'm going to grab some of the ephemera first. So I really like this You Make My Heart Beat. This one would be cute here on the plaid. Hello, Valentine. That would be cute to add. So I'm just going to play around with some of these and figure out where, like, this one is cute, but it's just a little too big. So I could add this one on the outside here if I wanted to. And we have these cute flags that we could use in different places. Like this one might be cute there. And maybe that one there. Do 2 of those. You make me a happy camper. So some of the ephemera I see is going to be a little bit too big. Now this would be cute to punch a hole and make it a tag, which would be cute. So I don't want to add just, well, you know what? Adding a sentiment to each one would be cute. So maybe I should do that. I like this one. I think I want that one to be my middle. But I also have, oh, that's cute. I totally wolf you. I do have some stickers as well that I want to use up. But we can play around. And like this one already has your hole in it. Alright, so I think I've got all of the pieces that I want. We have some little small ones too, but let's take a look at the stickers. I think decorating these takes the longest, but I do like having a sentiment for each of them. But I also want to add some of the stickers. So let's see what we have. I do like the ephemera piece here, because I do have a sticker too, but I like the way this one's cut. I like this one. I'm going to make that one into a cute tag. And I think that one's cute there. So I like how this looks down the middle. Let's see what else we have. I could add some of these onto paper and make them a tag as well. This heart is cute. And we have the little hearts here. We also have this love that I could put up at the top here on the outside. So we need to find something. I also have some embellishments that I've created that I could add on here as well. I've got my own tags that could be added on. So I could do that and just add these on with a just a little repositionable pop dot so that the receiver could take these off and reuse these. So maybe I will do that. So let's move that up. I think I like that one there. So that takes care of that. I'm going to punch a little hole and make that guy a tag. Let me grab my little mini hole punch. Just going to eyeball the center the best that I can. Alright, so we'll put a little bit of trim on that. And let's see, I could make this one a tag too. There's nothing stopping me. Let's make that one a cute little tag. I'd have to punch in the headphones, but that's okay. So we'll do 2 tags there. We'll have our embellishments here, and then we just have these 2 left for decorating. So I think since I have these 2 tags, I'm going to leave this one out. So let's use up maybe some stickers next. Or maybe, let's see, I could make these 2 sequins. Do sequins across the middle. Maybe I'll do that. I think I like that idea. And I could do that, and since I'm not stitching yet, I'm not using my sewing machine just yet, I could just add some adhesive and then do some trim here to kind of cover up the adhesive. But let's go ahead and start adding these down. I'm going to grab my little removable dots, and I'll leave a little note in my recipient's card telling her that she can remove these. All right, and I do need to add down the little flags. And let's kind of turn this one just so. There we go. So we can add some little jimmies and stuff next on that one. So I'm going to scoot this over to the side a little bit so I have room to work. And then let's do this one this way. And these are flat enough that they will stay in that pocket just fine. And let's see, we have that. And I feel like I want to add something behind these, maybe some ribbon, or I have washi tape that I could add behind there. All right. So I'm gonna just add some adhesive down to the ribbon. I didn't cut it to size. I'm just going to add it down and then trim it. So I'm gonna put it in the middle and repeat with the other one here. That'll just add an extra dimension to the page because I really don't want to pop these up on my little Dollar Tree foam squares because I want them to lay flat in my pocket letter. All right, so now we have 4 of them decorated. Now we need to do our little tags. So I want something pretty thin to go through there. So let's add a little bit of this. All right, so let's loop this through. Hopefully these are long enough. All right, that's simple. Didn't take very long to do that. So here we're coming together here. And we just have the middle left to do. It's coming together so nicely. I love how it's turning out. And super simple to do that. I already had my embellishments made using the ephemera, using some ribbon and washi tapes to create these is just turning out so cute. So now I need to decide if I want to go ahead and do a sequins mix through here or if I want to add any stickers. But I really think I like the idea of adding some sequins. All right, I have to add the sequins in the middle here, but I wanted to share a little tip with you. The sequins don't really flow through this, but this is a little diamond dot container that you can use with your diamond dot paintings. But this works perfect to hold the paper open. If you slide in like this, it kind of pops that open. I've got my sequins mix in here, and then for the middle, I'm going to use a slightly different mix. And then I just hold this up and then sort of hold this open and put some of my mix in here, and then add this down in here and just shake everything out. And it works really well for adding your sequence mixes into your pocket letters. So we need to seal these, and I like to use red tape, but I am out of that right now, so all I have is my little score tape. So what I'm gonna do is kind of pull this out just a little bit and add some of this at the very top of my little square. And add that back in. And so you can kind of see that on the paper. It's not as sheer as the red tape is, but it will work just fine. All right, so we have all three of those sealed. Off camera, I put some little of my brads, my little heart-shaped brads. There was 2 little hearts here already. My goal in February is to use up my brad, so I wanted to go ahead and start that, cracking on that goal. So this, of course, is still going to go there, but we need to figure out what we want to do as far as trim goes. So I'm thinking maybe a fun pom-pom trim. Then I'm just going to use my hot glue very lightly to add this on. Let's go ahead and finish decorating the pocket letter. So let's set this aside and let's grab, these are our top pieces here, and let's maybe add some gems on, or some buttons. All right, so I'm going to call those done. So they're going to be ready to go back in our pocket letter. Now let's look at the bottom. Okay, so I've had my glue gun on for a little bit, and let's go ahead and glue down this little heart here. Add that. And I think these will be done. So we have the bottom row all completed. Now let's go ahead while my glue gun is still working and add down our trim. So we have cute little shaker there in the middle. All right, so I think we are officially done with the glue gun. I think I'm actually going to pop this up really quick, so I will do that while my glue gun is still warm, because I am going to be shipping this out in a little bubble mailer, so a little dimension will be fine. I like to add a little hot glue to the back of my foam tape for extra security, and we'll kind of center this here, and then with this being on the outside, the shaker mixes can still move around. Let's go ahead and add our little decorated pieces back in, and then we can fill this up with some fun goodies for my swap partner. So let's flip this over and let's start adding some goodies in it. Okay, I'm back. I lost storage space on my phone, so I finished this off of camera. I added all of these fun goodies inside here from our partner. Of course, I couldn't add goodies here because we have the sequence mix on the other side. I added a couple of ephemera pieces in there as well. So, sometimes I add washi here. Other times I'll have like a charm dangle or something. I'm not able to do my charm dangles right now, which is so sad because they're one of my favorite things to create and send in swaps. But I just took a little mini jump ring and added some different trims and ribbons, and I'm just going to attach that there for her, and then I'll leave this open if she wants to add this into a binder to keep. So let's go ahead and add this on. So we'll add this at the top here, and it'll hang like this, and beautiful pocket letter. I think this turned out so good. So we have our shaker in the middle with the two different mixes. And we have the removable embellishments here. And then I'm going to make her a card with probably one of the cut aparts in here, and add a little note in here to let her know about these embellishments. And she can always cut this open if she wants to use the sequence mixes as well. Alright guys, thanks so much for stopping by, checking out this video. I am going to have to do quite a bit of editing so that this video isn't like 40 minutes long. So I'll have to cut some of the decorating and different things out so that it won't be so long for you, because I think that with my storage space running out, I think I was filming for about 40 minutes. So I'm going to do a little bit editing, remove some of that decorating process and things out so you can see more of the other content involved. So thanks a lot for stopping by, guys. Hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you all have a great day. Bye.